everybody. My name is Jess, the Tarot Tunist, and I have a timeless pick-a-card just for you. What's next? Connection edition. So this can be romantic, platonic. This is just going to be talking about a special connection in your life, and I'll verify like if it's love or, like if it's romance or not. But I digress. Let's get started. We have pile number 1, spicy chocolate wine. Note the flame for the spice levels, the spice indicator. Pile number 2, angry chair. And lastly, we have pile number 3, tombstone. Go with your gut, and I'll see you at your reading. Toodles! Hello, everybody who chose pile number 1, spicy chocolate wine. This message is just for you. What's next? Connection edition. Romantic or platonic. All signs are welcome. I'm feeling really strong Pisces, Libra, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Capricorn. But all signs are welcome, and I'll dive more into the signs with the tarot. I'm getting something to do with a camp counselor. I don't know if you're signing up for like a retreat, or maybe you want to volunteer, or maybe that's going to be a new job for you. That also could be a good indicator. That could be a good avenue for you to explore, help guiding others, young minds. It could even just doesn't have to be young people. It could just be, I get you helping people, pile number 1, guiding people. I also get outside of this connection that you are involving yourself in more team building exercises. Like I get either you are going to the gym and like with gym buddies, or you are meeting up a sports team every week, or an art program, something where you're collectively building either connections or just having a good time by yourself. But I do get you collaborating with others and really building more connections. And I'm also getting the game Pictionary, so maybe pick that up the next time you're at Target. I'm also getting, for some of you, you might be toggling the idea of getting a new furry or feathered or scaly friend. That would be excellent. I do see, even if you're just brainstorming it, I see that spiritually you're calling in a new animal companion, and it's going to come at the right time. So, I digress. I get that the person you're attached to, romantic or platonic, has offered you something, pile number 1, something you can hold. Now, this isn't a romantic offer. This isn't a romantic gift or a heartfelt gift. Not that they don't care, but this is a gift that you can hold. Like, this could be a gift card. This could be a physical gift. This could be maybe they made you your favorite meal. This is all like physical things you can hold on to. And it's interesting. I see that you received it, but you're not really absorbing it. I get that you're not shining a light to the offer made. And I don't want to say you refused the gift, but I definitely see that it's almost like this person's kind of surprised that you didn't shine a light on it. And I get that you are really focused on building your own world, pile number 1, your own, not just inner world, but like outer world, like expansion, making new contacts, and not saying like, oh, forget you, but it's a little bit like, you know what? Something happened between us, and I'm gonna focus on creating my own world, because it really, I get that it really shook you. I don't want to say it crushed you, but it definitely shifted your sense of stability, whether like this was just a big connection in your life. Now this could be involving like a housing situation, but I really get this person and you created emotional landscapes together. And when they weren't a part of your life, it shifted you. But I do, and before I get into that, I do see Since met you, I started receiving creative ideas to start new projects, and I can't wait to share them with you. I'm starting to notice all sorts of signs and coincidences and realize my own power in creating them. I'm working on manifesting you. And then you have alliance, trust, honest compatibility. I get that this person and you got along like yin and yang, peanut butter jelly, a wonderful combination. And I do get that you and this person spoke the same emotional language. I get that you both might have a hard time with emotions. Maybe saying what you really want to say, maybe feeling safe enough to say what you want to say. And that's why they gave you a physical gift first. But I do see that this person is opening up, pile number one. And what they want to tell you is that you inspire them. You inspire them not just to like for the corporate gains or the corporate world or the white picket fence, but you inspire them to like, well, if this can create, if pile number one can like do this, like what can I do? Can I do this? I want to try. That's what I'm getting. You inspire them to see the world with a whole new set of eyes. You also could like the anime Death Talk. Is that what it's called? Death Talk? Metalocalypse? You could just like anime. But I get that this person, whoever you were attached to, they could be very strict in their foundation. Like they don't like to think outside the box because it scares them. And I'm getting that they manipulated you in a lot of major ways, pile number one. And I'm not saying trust them with your whole being, but I am saying that they are starting to realize that they have an equal part in their life. I get that this person, like I get that you two aren't speaking, you guys aren't like in an active relationship, whoever this is. And I see that they're starting to see just how manipulative they really are. And I'm not calling them out. It's not like trying to make them a bad person and it's like you're right and they're wrong, but it's just they're seeing a lot of their emotional behaviors are manipulative is what I'm getting. This is like, you know what this reminds me of? You guys had the dynamic where you kind of just took it and they crossed, like they were the boundary pusher. They crossed a lot. But what I'm seeing is that they want a true connection alliance with you, pile number one. And I am getting, for some of you, it's going to be a brand new person, someone that you're not expecting. This is going to either be a fire sign, Sagittarius, or this could be another earth sign. But I am seeing that an alliance is coming. I do get by the 3rd through the 8th of the next month that you're watching this, you're going to hear from this person. And I get that it's going to be a love offer. Or it's going to be a loving gesture. Like you're going to clearly be able to differentiate like, okay, like this is an offer that's going to show you that this person has done some real emotional homework. And I think for majority of you, it's going to show you that you can either trust this person or that they're taking the right steps, and it might not go back to how it was, but that's okay because you don't want it to be how it was. So regardless, I do see really good things coming in for you. So let's get started with your tarot, pile number one. What do you want to say to pile number one? We have the Wort, which is the Magician. So it's interesting. Magician. I get that you right now, pile number one, it's like you're not happy, you're not sad, but you're looking at the world, you're looking at the situation, and you're realizing that you have the power to create your own reality, however you want it to look like. I get that you are a true renegade, that you don't want just what your peers are doing. You want to do something different. And I get that's what you're doing, pile number one. Believe in yourself because it's coming. You could be a Virgo or Gemini. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. I also get that your diet is improving. eating more greens, eating veggies. But ultimately, what you have to understand, pile number one, is that you have the ability to create the success and the comfortability of your dreams. You're able to build the life you want and be comfortable. It's almost like this is somebody who's like, you're never going to make it as an artist. Well, guess what? You're going to make it. Whatever you want, you're going to make it. It's a long haul journey, but you're going to do it. And I see that it's almost like when it comes to these new connections you're building, alliances that are coming into your life. And for some of you, I get the next 3 months, a love situation or an alliance that has a lot of love in it is really going to solidify for you. And like I said, the next month between the 3rd through the 8th, you're going to hear some really direct communication. But ultimately, I just see that trust yourself. You know what situations are going to prosper because you made your life prosper. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. And know that this is like long haul. This is slow moving. Like this doesn't feel fast. This connection feels like a long time coming. You know what I mean? Pile number one. Is there anything else you would like to say? And we have death. What a beautiful way to end. Change is coming. And I see that you initiated this major change, this transformation. Don't fear the reaper. Don't fear, just like the earth, you're not fearing the seasons of your life. And just know that the death that you're ushering in by being honest, by speaking and saying and doing, living your truth, is going to be really stable for you. I hope that helped, pile number one. Until next time, love you, toodles. Hello, everybody who chose pile number 2, Angry Chair. This message is just for you. What's next? Connection edition. All signs are welcome. I'm feeling really strong Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra. But all signs are welcome, and I'll dive more into the signs with the tarot. So, I'm getting something to do with your finances. I feel like your finances are only going to get better, pile number 2. I feel like that has been a sore spot. If not for you, then the person you're connected to. Also, the month of August, that might be really significant. Either you guys split in August or something happened in August. I digress. It's interesting. Pile number 1 was a little more like a bouncy ball, like kind of emotions and fun, and this feels really heavy. No shit, it's a fucking chair with a spike on it, so I get it. So let's hop right in. You could be dealing with like I said, any of the signs I said earlier, or a Sagittarius. And I get that you and this person, it's really unbalanced right now. And I get that it's a past hurt. This could have happened, like I said, in the month of August. Maybe you guys split, or this could have happened either 3 weeks ago, 3 months ago. But I'm just getting it is a past heartbreak. Like this doesn't feel like fresh, like it just happened. But yeah, I get a major breakup or a fight, like it happened, right? And it happened because of different policies. It could even, politics could have got involved in this connection. But I get very triggered when you have different views than me, and I take everything too personally. I get easily offended. So I do get that, yeah, whoever you had an argument with, it doesn't have to be politics, but I'm just getting that there was major moral incompatibilities. Major fight broke out. I also get something to do with work. So maybe you guys you could work together, or maybe something happened with this person's job because of this. I'm getting swift communication, pile number 2. I gotta be honest. It's interesting. So for, I would say, a majority of you, within the next 7 days, you're going to be hearing something regarding this connection. Now, it could be a direct communication from this person, or it could be maybe something they post. It could be something you hear, but I am getting, you're going to hear something. For some of you, I'm getting the month of July. Like, this summer was really big for you. Now, I'm recording this in October of 2024, but this is a timeless reading. And what I'm getting, what you're going to be hearing about this connection, this imbalance connection, this person's sense of readiness, preparation, and arrangement. They want to, I get that they want to come towards you. If you're not hearing from them, you're going to hear something or see something that is going to indicate, I don't want to say they're gunning towards you, but they are. And it's not in a negative way, like there's a smile on their face. But I'm also getting that, yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot of things. Let's just say that. And I also get that you're really diving deep into music, really paying attention to the words. You also might be hearing a Led Zeppelin song pretty soon, or there could be a message in a Led Zeppelin song. When I was putting these cards out, I got that right before the feeling of heaviness happened. But it's interesting. I'm getting that through this separation, this heartbreak, the healed heartbreak, I'm getting that your sense of who you are and what you want in life, even your sense of empathy for yourself, has like went up 1,000%. You could even started playing games, like video games or PC games. But let's get into it, pile number 2. I'm really interested. What does this readiness card, what does this person want to say to pile number 2? Or what would you like to say to pile number 2? Auntie whispers. I believe that is the strength card, so you could be attached to a Leo. I'm going to get one more before I interpret the message. Oh, okay. So, yeah, you could be attached to a Leo. You also could be an Aquarius. What you need to know, pile number 2, is that this person, you gave this person strength and you don't even realize it. That this person, you're going to see this person is healing in a very big way. I get that they're going to present that they're healing in a big way, or they're growing in a big way. But it's interesting. We also have the 7 of Swords, and we have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. What you're not seeing, pile number 2, all right, what you have to know is there's a lot of hope between you and this person, meaning this person, if they could tell you, they would tell you that you inspire them, you give them a lot of strength and hope for the future and for life, and that there is a lot of deep emotions and caring between you two, and like nurturing. I'm almost getting like an empress. Like I keep wanting to say like, oh, it's the empress. So this is a person who, it's almost like they see the mother in you, and they want to be nurtured by you, if that makes sense. You're very nurturing. They want to like fall into you. And what you're not seeing is there is a shadow anxiety. This person still is dealing with a lot of internal chaos and a lot of internal, burnout. And they're not showing it, but it's there. And they wish they could go to you. Is there anything else you would like to say to pile 2? This person could have gifted you a rose, or you could have given them a flower. Something to do with red roses. So there's a lot of love here. This romantic or platonic, because there's so many people watching, you know. But pile 2, is there anything else you would like to say to pile 2? Thank you. we have the Two of Cups in the upright, and we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. So it's interesting, pile number 2. This is the Two of Cups. And I see that this person, what's next is, I do see them reaching out, but it's interesting. They're wearing a mask. And I also have the Nine of Pentacles. It's going to be totally up to you, pile number 2, if you want to take this person back or not. What you need to know is that a lot of healing is taking place, right? We're all works in progresses, right? There's never a completion in our healing journeys. But what I'm seeing, pile number 2, is that there's still some deep anxiety and triggers that this person isn't dealing with, and that they want a deep connection with you, but only with the mask on. They're still too scared to be vulnerable with you. And right now for you, pile number 2, I get that life is doing really well. You're growing, you're prospering on your own. You could be thinking about getting a bird. I just get that it's not that you wouldn't want a connection with this person, but you would only want it if you're stable. And honestly, I get that you're not even looking for love right now, that you're very content in your creation of your world, your garden. You're tending to all your activities and your physical world, and do it, have fun. But what I am seeing is that this person is going to reach out, or they would like to reach out, but you're going to be able to tell if they're being vulnerable or not. And that's really what's going to seal the deal. I just want to get one more card. How do you want to end it? Page of Wands. So, what I'm seeing for you, pile number 2, believe in yourself. That is what Spirit, God, the universe wants me to impart to you, is right now, the time is not to be on the hunt for love or to hear from this person. The time right now is to explore your world, explore what excites you, and believe, be confident. This situation will unfold however it's supposed to. And like I said, within the next 7 days, I also get the month of July. But I just get swift communication when it does happen. But I see you not worried about it, and that's a good place to be. Hope that helped. Love you. Toodles. Hello, everybody who chose pile number 3, Tombstone. This message is just for you. What's next? Connection edition. Romantic or platonic? Whatever connection this is intense. Or this person that you are connected with is a very intense person. All signs are welcome. I'm feeling really strong Aries, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Capricorn, and Virgo. But all signs are welcome. And I'll dive more into the signs of the tarot. I'm getting something to do with a watch. You might be buying a watch. Or I get that your anxiety might be up. You might be focused on time, running out of time. I don't have enough time. Making internal deadlines on yourself, or internal, like, I want to do this by this age or this time. I'm getting time. Well, pile number 3, I'm going to be honest with you. This is really intense. I get that whoever you're connected with, romantic or platonic, this also feels like family. This could be a family member, like a mom or a mother-in-law, or just this is just an overbearing person that demands order. It's interesting. Between you two, this person wants a connection, a community, a reunion with you. They want to celebrate. This is somebody you had really good sex with, or that you have really good chemistry with. And I get that you're looking at it and you don't have negative feelings about it, but I get that it's kind of throwing you off. You're kind of in this dreamy state. Like, you're kind of going into the ideas of what it could be, like what the best case scenario commercial. You know what I was going to say? It's like a Huggies commercial, right? Like when people think about babies and they're like, oh, it's just like a Huggies commercial. And it's like, it's so much more than that, you know? What I'm getting, pile number 3, is that right now, energetically, it's really good between you guys. Like, I don't know if it's an active connection. They would like a reunion with you, but I definitely see like there's no bad blood, like there's no ill feelings. However, under the surface, this person, every time we get past our arguments and get on the same page, I feel on top of the world and I succeed in all that I do. And it was in the reverse. You also had that paired with the Alpha Draconius, corrupt, unethical, cults. This person, you guys didn't resolve an issue. I get that you guys are still separated, but there's no bad blood. I get that you guys could have even like done things together, like you guys like can coexist very well together, and there's a lot of happiness surface wise, but underneath, I see that you made peace with some aspects of this connection as to where this person hasn't. They haven't succeeded. And I get that this person left you. Now, like I said, this can be romantic, platonic, it doesn't matter. Or this person could have gave you like an ultimatum, like, this is how it is in my house. And if you don't like it, you get the hell out. You got the hell out. And I see that this person is not happy because they thought it would crush you. They thought it would demolish you. And I get that it didn't. Pile number 3. I gotta be honest. Calling it how I sees it. I also get that you might be going to a baseball game soon. Or this is kind of like a game. I see that that's how you're seeing this person, and you're seeing their actions and their mannerisms like a game. They also could be a gamer, or this could be a very competitive person. This person, it's not that you guys don't care about each other or there isn't good things about this person or this connection. Of course there is, right? But I do see that this person, it's not, if you wanted to get married to this person or to move in with this person or wanted to hang out with this person right now, like call this person, it would happen. But you understand and they understand that it's on their terms. And that's the illusion, the shadiness, the deal. It's a deal. And I get that this person has no problem like bullying people, you know, when they talk about others, or, you know, they have no problem like calling people losers or, you know, derogatory things, or, you know, calling things stupid or dumb. You know, this is a person that, you know, like, look, like you see these two people are like the same, and you have someone who's different. And I get that that's kind of what was happening, that you were showing some true colors. This person did not like it, did not agree with it, kicked you to the curb. And I get that they don't like the result of it. We have risk, frustration, survive. We also have disease, weakness, and fragility. What you need to know is this person has some mental illness going on. And I'm not saying like, and you don't, you're fine. We all have shit. But what I'm getting is that this person doesn't realize that black and white thinking is an illness. This person thinks they're a free person, but they're not free. You're free. True freedom scares people like this person you're connected to. And that's what you need to know, pile 1, is that you're a rebel, and that you know that this is a game. You know, and it's like, it's interesting because you have such happy cards, but underneath it, it's like surrounding it. It's like, this is the eye of the storm. Oh, sorry. And that's what I'm getting for you. So let's see pile number 3. I'm also getting something to do with the China doll. We have the 5 of Swords and the upright. So yeah, this is a person that is very critical in their thinking, but also very tactile and very, they don't fuck around. They're gonna get you before you get me. Eat, like, kill or be killed is kind of their motto. And it's sad because the world has shown them that there are times where you have to be like that, right? The natural world is brutal. But in this connection, we can't treat others that way, or we shouldn't treat others that way. And if we feel that we have to treat others that way, then maybe they're not a good person to be around. Pile number 3. We have the 9 of Swords in the upright, and we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So I get that you guys aren't speaking. There's a lot of anxiety. I get that there's a lot of anxiety in both parties, but for different reasons. And that's what you need to understand, is that when someone is that critical, they're that critical with themselves. And I get that you are seeing those unspoken truths, and you're able to see yourself out of this anxiety. And I get that this person is not expressing just how anxious and mentally frustrated they truly are. We have the Ace of Wands in the upright. You also could be like buying an alien like little thing, or something to do with like alien theme makeup. Thank you. So we have the Ace of Wands, and we have would be the Hermit in reverse, followed by the Tower, the 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So what you need to know, pile number 3, is that a new start is coming in. Now, I can't say it's with this person totally, but I am seeing that it is going to be a passion-filled new start. And I see it's because you're ready to step out from the hermit's den. You've done all the contemplating that you need to do. And I see that you have, you've not only averted disaster, but I see that you have emotionally liberated yourself from any constraints, unlike this person you're connected to, and you're going to be seeing some major growth. I get that you're going to be traveling, or you are like, that's kind of where your brain is, like you're focused not just on the future, but like, where am I going next and when? And you are ready to set sails. And I get that when this new start comes through, that you're going to be ready to like grab it by the balls and run with it. And I see that there is, I'm gonna get one more card for this Queen of Cups because I'm curious about something. Thank you. We have the Judgment in the upright and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I get that the person you're connected to, I can't say that this new start is with them, but I do see that this person that is experiencing a lot of anxiety that you're connected to is really depressed. And I see that they're gonna see that their misery, their misfortune is really caused by by not just their depression and their untreated mental illnesses, but just their way of life, like looking at life. You know what I mean? So, but I see good shit for you coming in, pile number 3. Don't stress yourself on this connection. Let it unfold. I love you. I hope that helped. Until next time, toodles.